Stadius with TNT Air, your Gothic air gunner. Today I'm going to do a little review on the XSicico. I don't know how you say it. It's the XS60C, originally CO2 powered, that's modified by Mike at Flying Dragon Air Rifles. Mine I've got a 22 caliber. I do have a TKO on it. Go over the gun here a little bit, show you what's done to it. Okay, we got a XSicico. I don't really know how you say this. It's an XS60C. This one's been modified. Originally, these things are CO2 powered. Mike at Flying Dragon Air Guns actually converts them to a PCP. Had the tube on here. I've had this one apart a couple times. I had to rebuild. I had a leak in it, so I had to rebuild the fill nipple. Do have a TKO on it. I have not shot this without the TKO. I have heard that they are quite loud without the TKO. This one is quiet as a mouse fart. I can shoot it out in the backyard all day with no problems whatsoever. Right now I'm going to do some chrony testing with it. I've got it pumped up. Max fill on these is 1500 psi. I've got it right at 1500. The gun itself does not have a gauge on it. I have to go off the gauge on my pump, which is fine. It's in millibars, but that's really easy to convert. My chrony I've got, it's my chrony Beta Master. Great chrony. I use this for everything from paintballing to shooting my 338 Lapua. You know, great chrony. It does 6 strings. I can delete individual shots, delete strings. Great little chrony. I'm going to be shooting just Crossman Premier hollow points. Your everyday Walmart, Ace Hardware, Kmart, anybody that sells any kind of BB guns. Everybody has the Premiers. So I'm going to get set up here and we'll do a 10-shot string. See what we look at. Actually, yeah, we'll do a 10-shot string. So let me get set up and I'll be right back. Okay, one thing I did not mention. This gun is actually a Generation 1, a first-gen gun. Mike actually had to pull the safeties off. So the Gen 1 guns do not have safeties. It does have a nice hole where the safety was. I have no issue with it. Now this gun actually, because of the way it's set up, can be kind of a pain in the butt to load pellets. You cock it back and there's not much room underneath the scope to load the pellets. If they drop in vertically, you got to kind of pop them back out and try again. Definitely the gun is not the quickest or the easiest to load. Takes a little bit of practice to get used to it. Once you get used to it, it's not too bad. So I'll do a 10-shot string, see what it looks like. Shot 1, 878. Shot 2, 878. Three, 877. Shot 6, 836. Now it's starting to drop a little bit. .843. Shot 7. .828. Shot 9, 815. Shot 10 at 801. It's not too terrible for a basically low pressure PCP, like I like to call them. Not like your Condors or anything else like that. It runs at 3000 PSI. So I'm going to go ahead and put this up, and next we'll do like a 5-shot grouping. I'll do 30 yards and see what we can do. It's got a little bit of wind out here, about 5 to 10 variable, so we'll see where it goes with there. Alright, just getting set up here. I'm going to do some 5-shot groups. I am at 30 yards. So what I've got here, got Primos trigger sticks. I love these things. Use them as a walking cane. They're totally adjustable. So that's what I'm using for rest. Target up there, 30 yards. So I'm going to pause here. I'm going to take some shots, and then we'll go see what it looks like. Alright, 5 shots. That's a good ragged hole. It's 30 yards. I'm impressed. That's a headshot on a chipmunk at 30 yards, real easy with that little gun. So I'm gonna do a couple more groups. Actually, I'm gonna do a whole bunch of groups until the accuracy drops enough where it's going to make a difference. I'm going to see how many actually good, accurate shots we can get at 30 yards. So I'm going to pause this and keep going until it drops, and we'll take a look at it. Alright, well, let's go see what it looks like. I did 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I did 30 shots, and I know the last 5 were really bad. Well, let's take a look and see what the first 25 look like. Okay, shot number 1 through 5, 5 through 10. Holy crap. 10 through 15, that's all one ragged hole. This is 15 through 20 right here. 20 to 25. And then 25 to 30. So up to about 25 shots, I'm getting dang good accuracy. .25 to 30 really petered out quick. Good grief, look at that. Shots 10, 11, 12, actually shots 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 right there. That's freaking amazing. Well, shoot. I'm really impressed, actually. That's got really good accuracy. So shooting 30 yards. Pellets I'm shooting are the Crossman Premier Hollow Points. Buy them anywhere, Walmart, Ace Hardware, Kmart. So they're 22 caliber hollow points, 500 for, gosh, I don't know what these were, $5, something like that. They are small hollow point for those that haven't seen them. If I get this thing to focus here. There we go. Small hollow point, very rough pellets. There's nothing really precision about them. They're rough lines, but you know what? for the Flying Dragon PCP conversion. Great pellet. I'm actually really impressed. So anybody that's looking for a good, inexpensive, excellent shooting, quite accurate PCP rifle, I'd definitely call Mike over at Flying Dragons and ask him about the XS60. I actually got it for my wife because I had a couple brake barrels I was letting her shoot. I had a Gamble Bone Collector Bull Whisper Extreme and the Benjamin Trail NP. The Crossman, or the Gamma is 177 caliber, the Benjamin is 22. She couldn't cock them. They're too hard for her because she had shoulder surgery. So ended up getting rid of those and got this for her, and she can, I'll set up cans at 75 yards and she can drop them. This I was shooting was 30 yards, so that's about average squirrel range. You know, 30 up to about 50. I'd feel comfortable doing a headshot at 50 yards with this gun. Real easy. And there you have it. Anybody that's looking, wondering how they shoot. Now this one, like I said, I do have a TKO on it. Quiets it down a whole lot. I have not shot it without the TKO, so I don't know how loud it actually is. But out here, it's like a mouse fart. So neighbors don't even know I'm shooting. It's great. I mean, I got plenty of room to shoot out here, but can't shoot the Texan because it's so loud. People think I'm shooting off 357 back here, so I got to go out in the desert for that. But anything else, I'm good back here. This gun's a perfect backyard gun. Throw a TKO on it, and you got an excellent backyard gun. Good for headshots on squirrels. I'd be comfortable out to 50 yards, you know. Definitely, I'd take the shot. Trigger on it, it's not a target trigger, but it breaks probably 3.5 pounds. Got a little bit of creep, but I tell you what, it's way better than any brake barrel out there. Not as good as like the Air Force triggers, Brococks, whatnot, but you're looking at $170 PCP gun. So for what it is, you get more than your money's worth with it. I highly recommend it to anybody that's looking for one. If you got any questions on it, get on to Flying Dragon's website. It's flyingdragonairguns.com, or give him a call, email Mike. He's a great guy to work with. I actually got this one secondhand, and it was leaking from the fill nipple. So I sent him an email. He sent me 2 complete rebuild kits for it for free. Paid shipping, I didn't have to pay a penny. Service is excellent. Customer service is excellent. Now this is Generation 1, does not have a safety. The Gen 2s do have a safety. I'm not sure what the difference on the insides are as far as them. But bang for your buck, you get more bang for your buck with this little gun. Accurate, I've taken a lot of squirrels with it. It's harder than crap to shoot. And maximum PSI is only 1500 PSI, so it's not going to wear you out pumping it up. You can use any old hand pump, you know, high pressure hand pump, and fill it up in a matter of, let's see, I counted strokes. It was 92 strokes from this thing being completely empty. Topping it off, it took 13 strokes after the first 10 shots. I don't know what it's at right now. I'm pretty sure it's probably pretty close to empty. But I recommend it. So I'm going to wrap it up here. For the Flying Dragon PCP conversion, 22 caliber. This is Thaddeus from TNT Air, your Gothic air gunner. There's my backyard again. Isn't it great? I love it.